Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa. If you are new here, your favorite problematic housewife. Today we're going to be doing a video about Selfie Queen Cyndi and discussions with JJ. I actually wanted to have this video up like a couple days ago, but I'm glad that I wasn't able to get it done, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. So, Selfie Queen Cyndi and discussions with JJ are creators in the anti-KJ community kind of area. They did a stream reacting to a teen mom named Ileana Brown. Now, they have a new series apparently called The Fuck Thursdays or something like that. So this was their first episode. Now, while this stream was happening, I actually wasn't watching. I was on a date with my husband. And then I was like informed, aware of how bad this stream actually was. And then a channel called TLOLs, I've mentioned that channel before. They're so good at putting clips together, making videos. I'm going to show some clips from their channel today. No, I am not TLOLs like JJ was insinuating. It's kind of funny because she acts like I have all this time to be counter talk, TLOLs, all these different channels and troll accounts. I mean, I have a main channel that I upload on and a second channel that I haven't even used in a while. I don't have time to have any other channels than that, okay? So, in this stream, I went back to watch and I was like, wow, this is really bad. Like, a lot of people were upset about it. And the reason is because not only were they mom-shaming this 20-year-old girl who has about 50,000 subscribers, they were like degrading her, dragging her looks, calling her dirty, talking about her ass and her eyelashes. And these are two grown older women doing this to a 20-year-old girl with a 3-year-old. So she was 17, a teen mom, when she had the baby. So I left a comment on the video like something along the lines of, wow, what the fuck, that was bad. And I shared the video. Literally, that was it. Okay? And I was planning on getting my clips. I wanted to do commentary on it because let's remember, Selfie Queen and JJ are creators, which means videos can be made about them too. Anytime someone talks about them or does a video or commentary on their content, they like freak out and have a meltdown over it. It's ridiculous. So, I left a comment and that was it. I hadn't even put a video out or anything yet. JJ decides this morning, you know, I woke up drinking my coffee. She decides to threaten to like send people after me from the other community. She's going off talking about my husband. It was ridiculous. She is so triggered and crazy. It's wild. But anyway, let's rewind a bit because I found a stream of Selfie and Cyndi talking about mom shaming. So while we talk about how bad their stream is, we're going to talk about their contradictions and hypocrisy as well. So let's take a look at how Cyndi and JJ feel about mom shaming. This was a few months ago. Keep that in mind. Please don't send anybody that I talk about in my videos any hate. You are allowed to support who you want. You are allowed your own opinion. If you are fans of JJ or Cyndi, that's perfectly fine. You can skip this video if you want and wait for my next one or whatever you need to do. I'm not offended. I understand. I'm not trying to get anybody to not support them. This is simply just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me, and I would like you to put your opinions in the comments, even if they're different than mine. Let's just keep it respectful.
Just low. There's no reason for it. There's no need for it. We always say kids are off limits, but it's the people that say kids are off limits that allow other people's kids to, you know, be used. Like, it's across the board. If I say parenting is off limits, kids are off limits, you will never hear me talk about somebody else's parenting. You will never hear me talk about someone else's child. Sincerely, you will never hear me do that. You know?
Well, you know, like Cyndi said, we have been seeing some stuff on YouTube. We're always seeing stuff on YouTube, right? And some things are more important than the others.
Yes.
I would have to say that, you know, this is something that's extremely important.
Yep.
you know, it's said a lot of times that, we shouldn't be discussing children on YouTube. And I am 100% in agreement with that. We should never be discussing children on YouTube. But I also don't believe that we should be shaming parents for the way they parent their children just because it is different than we may parent ours. Ways, their own methods, and using it on a YouTube channel is a whole new level of disgusting when it comes to trying to shame someone and getting subscribers to go after that creator for that. No, that isn't something that I will ever agree with. I've seen it done, and I've seen it done a few times now.
Yep.
And what was done to Marissa, what I saw, oh my goodness, I cannot even believe that anybody would still support the person that had done it, because it was so disgusting, a new level of disgusting. We were talking about a new mother, and whether or not she decided to put her child, I don't care if she had 10 kids and decided to put them on camera,
Right.
that's her business.
Definitely. Definitely. I agree. And what I think has also happened, sorry, hi Rachel M, hi Wanda Steves, hello beautiful ladies. I think that what happened is excuse me, people started piggybacking on that, right? Because what happens is, so someone will stick their toe in the water, right? Will shame her. With Marissa in particular, shame her, parents shame her, stick their little toe in the water. They don't get any backlash. They get actually people, joining in, and so it emboldens other people to follow suit and do the same. And I think that that's what happened. It's like this domino effect, and we've seen that on YouTube, on Twitter, everywhere, on social media, where someone gets the ball rolling, and other people just continue on until it becomes out of control. And now people are saying horrendous things, and it always escalates to people suggesting CPS be called.
Right.
You see someone online here, right? Let's say I don't have small children, because thank God, because hoo-ha, boy. But anyway, let's say I had a small child and I'm live, right? And my child comes and they're like, Mom, I'm thirsty. You have no idea, before I came on live, had I situated my child, right? Giving them juice, did whatever. And children are children. They do not care that you're on live. They do not care where you are. That's the thing about being on YouTube. If we were at work in an office away from the child, it's different, right? Your child can't come to your job unless they're there with you and be like, Mom, I'm thirsty. When you work at home, it's a whole different dynamic. The child is going to come to you. And so I think that's what people are seeing, that there's a lot more people working from home because of the pandemic, because of all of this. People are able to work more from home. So
is that really doxing? I don't know. It's like the whole little workaround. Well, it is the same dang way with what we're seeing with the mom shaming. It's like, oh, well, that wasn't so bad, or, this person, they didn't mean it that way. Well, they're a mother too, so they can't possibly. Well, no. I mean, when did it become common practice to start trying to rally up an entire audience to go after someone? Because like the example that you used, which by the way did actually happen to a creator,
it did actually happen.
Get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to their child. Now,
an hour before dinner, and even though she didn't have to explain it to anybody, because who the hell are we to tell somebody anyway, I could lose my mind over that. But go ahead, I'm sorry, JJ.
Right. And it's pretty insane. Some of the way that I see parents, I'll go out to, a restaurant and sorry, but some of these little kids, they're like little animals underneath the tables and everything. And am I sitting there like going to the parent and telling them, you need to rein your kid in?
Right.
No, the way that
I'm telling the manager, your kids.
You know, that I handled my kids, no, you know, they learn manners. I didn't do the free range parenting, but if other people want to go for it, you know, what am I going to do about it? I'm certainly not going to get on a YouTube channel and say, hey, you know, why would you have your child on camera? Why are you working when you're, I'm better than you because I make sure that I film at night when my kids are sleeping. Sorry, but if a YouTube creator is making an income, an extra income for their family to put food on the table, why is it your business if the kids are awake or not?
You're right. You're right.
You know, I think people, you know, I think people are looking at YouTubers as if they have a right to their entire lives. And
I think that's what happens because, and I hate this phrase that I'm about to use, or this word, parasocial relationships, but I think that is where that actually comes.
So that was a stream they did a few months ago about mom shaming, because me and Bambi's Rambles, I'll link her channel down below, we're getting seriously mom shamed, and they did a stream and I really appreciated it at the time, and I agreed with everything they said in that stream. The problem is they said all that in that stream. That was all great. I'm glad they were sticking up for mom shaming, but then they go and do this stream now where they are dragging and degrading and mom shaming this young mom. So keep in mind everything they said in that stream, and now I'm going to show you some clips from TLOLs video and some other clips that I got as well of how they were acting in the stream about this girl, Ileana Brown.
There was a girl that JJ told me about. I started watching some of her videos, and it's a hot mess. She is a young girl. Oh, thank you, Joe. She is a young girl. She's 20 years old, so I try to keep that in mind. The only thing I ask is, I know I don't even have to say this with you guys, is that we will never mom shame. We don't do that. We can give our opinions, you know, always with respect, you know.
And I see a lot of comments telling her, because her son is almost 3 and he doesn't even say mom or dad or whatever, that he needs to be evaluated. Well, we're not doctors, so we kind of want to stay away from that. You know, we don't want to talk about the child, but he has absolutely no schedule whatsoever. He is up all night and then wants to sleep all day.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm just trying to take a look at her makeup. Alrighty, no comment. Why wouldn't she take a vacuum and vacuum them motherfuckers up?
Like, her house is so bare and so unclean. Her son sleeps in that room with her, but that's where they eat their food. Both of them.
In the room. Yes, guys.
In the room.
What the hell you talking about, girl? That like, no, summertime, ants, wasps, you know, all that shit just crawls in my... No, bitch. That's just you.
No.
I saw a piece of another video where her son, she comes in on the bed and there's like a banana, pieces of banana on her bed. She's like, oh, he was eating a banana. Girl, huh?
Yeah, chocolate, everything. Her sheets are always smeared with stains from food. The girl don't...
So they start off this stream by saying that they're not going to mom shame. They're not going to talk about the child and the, you know, doctors and all this stuff. And then they proceed to talk about the child. And you'll see later on, they start saying he needs speech therapy. He needs this, he needs that. Why isn't she taking him to the doctors? First of all, you don't know what she's doing with her son, doctors, speech therapy, anything like that. It's none of your damn business. Then they start going into her makeup, her room's dirty, her house is bare. She lives in a 1-bedroom apartment. She is a 20-year-old girl that had a baby at 17. And they are just shaming and degrading her. And I just don't understand why they had to be so nasty by starting to get into, you know, her house is dirty, this is dirty, her makeup. Like, it was just necessary. And they were talking crap because she was getting bugs. I know where I live, no matter how clean your house is, as soon as spring comes, the bugs come. You got ants and spiders and mosquitoes and flies, and she might not be able to afford pest control, or maybe she doesn't even know about pest control. But that point is irrelevant. Like, everybody gets ants and stuff in the summertime. It happens. Big deal.
Don't clean.
Don't lie. I sit on my couch and I eat. But when my children were babies, they didn't eat on.
So as you guys remember, in the first set of clips that I showed you, they specifically said you will not catch them mom shaming. They don't judge other mothers on how they parent and take care of their kids. They would never, you know, go on YouTube and start mom shaming about what people are doing with their children. And they're literally doing that now. They specifically stand against mom shaming, according to the other stream. Now, when you have a toddler, sometimes the toddler eats a banana in the bed. They're eating chips on the couch. My kids do it all the time. They're acting like this mom is so bad and horrible when she's really not that bad. Is she a little misguided? Yes, but she's 20 years old. She loves her baby. Her kid always looks clean, has clothes on. I watched a few of her videos. She had food in the cupboards.
But them lashes are distracting. Those should look like spider legs. Like,
they're not cute. They're not.
Out.
And she's been wearing them for like at least a year and a half. These same lashes. And
okay, seriously though, you're talking about your kids' clothes and you have to twerk. Your non-existent ass, because she ain't got an ass. So sorry.
Yeah, she had
kids' clothes and you have to twerk. Your non-existent ass, because she ain't got an ass, so sorry.
Your non-existent ass. That's helping her be a better mother? That's really interesting, because that just seems like you're degrading and shaming her body. Now, body shaming her, making fun of her lashes. If you don't like her lashes, fine. But what has that got to do with how she takes care of her child? This stream was so bad, and Selfie Queen Cyndi ends up doing a response to this later on, which I'm also going to show you after we get through the clips. But this is not giving a young mom guidance.
She had next to nothing on those racks because she didn't do her laundry. So she finally did her laundry, so now he has clothes to wear.
Look at the sheets. You see how down here they're white?
Oh, yeah,
they're brown. And all of this?
She is lazy AF, doesn't want to clean her dishes, doesn't want to clean after her son. She's very, very against basically like showers and baths. And it's crazy.
And she took a nap with all her damn makeup on? Where they do that at?
Yeah.
Where they do that at?
She is not a clean person.
Miss Cassandra, we're watching Ileana Brown. So yes, we're reacting to her filth. Really.
Here's the thing. She's a young mom that could use some guidance and support. And they said at the beginning of the stream that they were not going to mom shame. They understand she's a young mom. Yet they proceed to be absolutely cruel to this girl. And I don't understand why you think she would listen to you when you're sitting there degrading her body parts, calling her dirty, her house is bare and dirty. You're talking about her child when you guys literally said you were against talking about other people's kids like that. So the hypocrisy is so thick with these two, aside from the cruel and nasty treatment that they were giving this girl. It was really bad. It really was. And this is not to hate on them. This is just my commentary on content that they put on their channel.
And she's immense. Like I said, she treats him more like she's some older sister. Like, I've never seen a mother-son relationship.
Her eye makeup is crusty.
She's not exactly a full-time mom because, like I said, her mom and her sister help her out.
I'm hoping that in between these videos, she has gotten up and fed him, because They seem to have been up for a while.
It is not your business to question whether or not she's feeding her child. You literally said yourself in your other stream that we don't know what's going on off camera. She could have just fed him before she took the camera on. And I also want to point out that they keep talking about her makeup and her falling asleep in her makeup. She's a mom. Do you know how many times I fall asleep with my makeup? Okay. She's a 20-year-old girl that's struggling. She doesn't have fancy cleansing balms, most likely, JJ. To remove her makeup, she's tired. She just falls asleep. Like, what does that have to do with her parenting? I am so tired sometimes. I fall asleep with my makeup on. Am I crusty, dirty, disgusting? They're just being really petty and degrading and cruel. Like, that's the only thing that I can describe this as, of what they're doing to this girl. And they're being so judgmental over things that don't matter. What does it matter to you if she takes her makeup off? It makes no sense, you guys.
We're not judgmental. The way she feeds him is absolutely horrible.
He's 3, right? I haven't even heard him. And he's nonverbal.
He doesn't say mama. He doesn't say anything. Nope. He barely even makes a noise. And you can tell
really
he's
heard him make any
frustrated.
noises. Oh my God. She needs to cut that shit out. Cut that shit out with the fucking duck lips. Every time I come live, I'm like, hey guys. Yeah, so, you know.
Okay, so at the beginning of this stream, they said they weren't going to get into doctor's appointments and the speech and anything like that because it was not their business and they shouldn't go there. Yet they go there. There's no way that they don't know that they crossed the line in this stream. This was too much. It was tacky, rude, cruel. It was just not it. This stream was not it. And Cyndi is making it out like people are just hating on her and looking for something to talk about. I haven't said a word about these two at all. I don't talk about them. And unlike JJ, when I don't talk about somebody, I actually don't talk about them. I don't go all over the internet throwing vague shade and making digs every chance I get. And she decided, because of my opinion on this stream, to bring my husband into it, which we will get into after the clips. But this is not how you give guidance to a mother at all. You don't know what she's doing for speech therapy and doctor's appointments. You have no idea, and it's none of your damn business. Just because she makes vlogs and shows her child does not mean you have a right to pick it apart. I don't care what community you guys are in that is dragging this woman in her own anti-community. That doesn't make it okay. And a toddler that's 3, toddlers are picky, okay? I saw in her cupboards, she had Chef Boyardee, she had snacks. Sometimes you have to give kids what they will eat. They're not going to die. They're picky. You can't force feed them to eat vegetables if they don't want to eat vegetables. That doesn't make her a horrible mother.
Bro, she didn't even have a cup. Like, I can't. No, bro, you can't. I
know.
She's ratchet to the 3rd degree, bro. I can't.
Because her mother is...
She's ratchet because she drank juice out of the container. My husband does that. I've done that. My son does that. People drink juice out of the container all the time. I'm not sure why they are acting like they are superior and better than everybody when sitting in this stream, because they aren't better than anybody. And to have these women who, mind you, have not had a baby or a toddler in, who knows, like 20 years, their kids are older. They don't remember what it's like to have a baby, clearly. It's been so long since they were taking care of babies and toddlers. They clearly have no idea what goes on and how you feel and how you can be busy and tired and your house could be messy, your makeup is smudged. That doesn't make her a bad mother at all.
Is the same, if not worse.
Again, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a child specialist. I'm a mom. And if my son, one of my sons was nonverbal or, you know, speech delayed at 3 years old, she should have letter boards, different things to stimulate him, learning his ABCs. I don't know if she's ever had him seen by a doctor to find out if there's something going on with him, why he hasn't spoken yet.
Instead of sitting him there on camera, he should be seeing a speech therapist.
Thank you. I hope she brushes her.
Wow. See, this is what really sucks about making vlogs and putting your kids on YouTube, because you'll have people like this picking apart your child. How many words they're saying. Are they going to the speech therapist? Are they going to the doctors? That's not okay. That's none of your fucking business what she's doing with her child. It's none of your business. And again, you don't know. How are you going to sit there and say you would never talk about a parent's parenting? You would never talk about children. You would never talk about their doctor's appointments and all this. And you're sitting here doing it right now. And then when you got called out on it, you deflected and gaslit everybody and started being rude. JJ's over here tweeting threats and stuff. You guys lost your mind because people had a different opinion than you. Don't put your content out there if you don't expect people to comment on your content. You're sitting here degrading this woman and being extremely nasty, but nobody can say anything about you. That's not the way it works, babe.
Her teeth regularly if she's kissing him like that.
I don't think so. She admits to poor hygiene. So this is not me being just a petty bitch. No, she admits, like, she is not a clean person. Like,
come on, guys. This was just mean and so unnecessary. They called her dirty and gross and unclean so many times. It's like, imagine if somebody was sitting on stream and, you know, reacting to Cyndi or JJ's video, and they're sitting there saying, oh, you have a flat butt, you're dirty, you're unclean, you're not taking care of your child right. This was horrible. This is probably one of the worst cases of mom shaming that I have seen in a long time. And that's why I'm making a video about it, because this was really bad and I really want them to see what they did. And TLOLs did such a good job putting a video together with these clips, and they just got shit on.
She will make a big deal of washing her hair once a month. It's gross, and I
once a month.
On YouTube.
Oh, her head must itch. And again, I'm not parent shaming. I don't do that, but there is a way to give critique to people. You put it on the internet.
I agree with TLOLs. This isn't it. Just because you put it on the internet does not give people a right to pick it apart and be extra cruel and extra nasty. And this is the kind of stuff that Dad Challenge podcast does. Like, they're literally acting like him right now, and it's crazy.
Because he is not at all eating the way, you know, an almost 3-year-old should be eating.
Take them to these doctors. Get up. I know going to doctors more regularly. Take them to specialists.
And let her son do whatever. It's almost like a feral child. And I hate to say that, but honest to God.
She literally called this baby a feral child. I don't understand how that's okay. That's disgusting. You are dragging someone else's kid now. That's not okay. It will never be okay. And people have a right to call this nasty shit out.
Like, and then her little boy, like, she either needs to get him a haircut, braid his hair, do something, and she keeps talking about it. I'm going to braid his hair. I'm going to cut his hair. She does nothing with it. Doesn't even comb it. And she needs these tips, obviously. She really, really does.
You aren't giving her tips. You aren't giving her guidance. You are not giving her support as a new mom. And now you're talking crap about her child's hair? Who are you? Who the hell are you to talk about her kid's hair? That's extremely offensive. especially because she is half black and so is her child. So now you're commenting on how she cares for her son's hair. On top of that, this made me mad too because, again, toddlers are extremely finicky sometimes. My son wasn't able to get a haircut, like a proper haircut, until he was like 4 recently. Okay, my 4-year-old wouldn't like sit still. He would have tantrums. He didn't like it. So her baby is 3. How do you know that she can't do his hair? I can barely do my daughter's hair. And she's 2. She barely sits still enough to do her hair. Like, what are you guys thinking? This is ridiculous. Some kids can't get their hair cut. Another thing I wanted to point out is they keep saying that she's like calling him bro. They didn't like that she was calling him the N-word. But she's black, half black. Her son's half black. Like, that's not their place to tell her what to call her son. Like, if she's calling him that as a term of endearment or whatever, I don't know. That's not my place to say either, but that's none of their business either.
Mom, I mean, I guess it's sort of a mom shaming, but you're putting it all online, girl, and we're gonna have opinion about it. And
I would never shame a mom.
No,
she's
no.
young and she
You
does
didn't come
need
across.
to take some advice. She does need to take some advice.
Again, there was no advice. There was just scolding, dragging, degrading. That's what this was. This was a bash session on a teen mom. And it was really gross. And that is just my opinion. I know I have some subscribers that support Cyndi and JJ. And this is just my opinion. I'm not telling you that you have to have this opinion. I'm not saying that, you know, you can't watch them or support them or anything like that. We are all commentary channels. Sometimes we're going to have opinions on each other's content. But this just wasn't it, and I'm not the only one that feels this way. Many, many people thought this stream was disgusting because it was. And it absolutely is mom shaming. It was beyond mom shaming. It was mom shaming, look shaming, body shaming. And none of those things have anything to do with her parenting. And that's the problem. And when Cyndi addressed the video that was made by TLOLs, she didn't actually address the real issue.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
And
she
he's
always
3
has
years
her
old and not potty trained either.
not potty trained. He takes his diaper off all the time, which we all know that that's a symptom. Like, he's ready to be potty trained. Takes his
when
diaper
they start
off
taking
the
their diaper off, that's when you got to put them on the potty because they're tired of the diapers. Yes.
Yes.
And it was
he
so
has no
easy.
schedule.
No. I potty trained my sons in a weekend. Because they were ready.
This one particularly pissed me off because, you know, she was talking about potty training and how her kids potty trained so easy. She potty trained her children in a weekend. Every kid is different. Her child is 3, and they are shaming her for not having him potty trained. Every kid is different. Some kids have issues with potty training until they're 5. They're still wetting the bed, having accidents until they're 6, 7, even. So, do not ever tell a mother what to do, shame her about potty training. And another thing I want to add is I'm not a doctor, and I want to make it clear I'm not diagnosing the child, but they don't know if this child, say, is autistic, okay? So if her child was autistic, which they don't know, and he's having speech delays and things like that, potty training is also extremely hard when you have an autistic child. So to sit there and say that she should just, you know, potty train him in a weekend and she's not doing something right, if your child has issues potty training, it has nothing to do with you as a mother. Please know that. Mothers are already hard on themselves with things like breastfeeding, potty training, sleep training, things like that, schedules. Do not feel bad. Do not blame yourself if your child is not potty trained within, you know, the age that people feel like your child should be potty trained. It's not okay. And that particular one really pissed me off too. They all did. They all pissed me off. And it's just not okay. Do not shame kids and moms about potty training. Who does that? Seriously, who does that?
Right? Yes. Go back to the stains on the sheet, girl. That was so gross. So gross, bro. And I know because
that.
What, JJ?
Gonna say it's absolutely from the food, because she'll wake up with her son in the bed and like all kinds of food everywhere, like smushed in the blanket, smushed I'm like, why, girl? Why don't you learn your lesson? No, she don't learn her fucking lesson.
Right.
Not at all.
Why don't you guys, sorry, I have my ashtray down there. Why don't you stop having food? But she doesn't have a dining room table, you said, right? Not no an excuse. But
no. She broke it. She broke it up. Like anything she gets, she trashes. Like almost instantly. It's insane. She bought like all these furniture, like what's it called? Like not buy here, pay here, but like
Rent-A-Center. Like Rent-A-Center.
Rent-A-Center. Yes, she rented her furniture and it got repoed because she didn't pay it. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. She had bed bugs so badly that at 4 a.m, she hustled her little ass, took her bed, like the mattress, and put it in the dumpster. And she recorded this. And then after that, she buys a new bed and puts it in the room, but doesn't exterminate for bed bugs. So versus to her son,
no.
So this whole video, if you're sensitive to language, you might want to skip this one.
If you're sensitive to children being in the presence of hearing language like this may not be the reaction video. If you hear for ratchet, you're at the right channel. You're at the right channel. Right?
After this stream, TLOLs did her video. Cyndi addressed TLOL's video, except she didn't say what video she was addressing, so nobody knew what was actually said. So Cyndi's out here saying, well, you know, it's not safe to not have a car seat, and she's doing this and that. All of the points that Cyndi brought up in her response video, people agreed with. But what she did not address is the fact that they were look shaming, body shaming, and being extremely nasty. She did not address that whatsoever, and she's sitting there acting like all of her haters and stuff are just trying to find things, and of course it's the same people in the comments and blah blah blah. Ridiculous. So then JJ, who seems extremely angry and triggered, very very angry woman, decides to go to Twitter to start talking crap. This was the comment I left under the video. And here's what JJ does. Ha ha ha. If you are a shit parent and that's your content, I'm going to call your ass out. Don't like it? Go F yourself. At least none of my family make fun of the way different nationalities speak. Let's play, bitches. If your child looks to be in danger and you edit your videos as such, too bad if I say you suck. The amount of women that know Cyndi and I are right, yet pretend we are the bad guys, is funny to us both. Again, I am amused. Anything else? As I said, they should stay focused on filming their dog, that was a dig at PJ, or patting their racist husband on the head for speaking like an Asian, or one of the other 500 racist things he said. People's priorities are effed up. I bet if I shared their sentiments with the other reactors in that sector, they will never speak a word again about commentating on Ileana, Liv, Jazz, or the others. That sector will rip them a new one so damn fast. They are playing with fire, so yes, carry on with the dog and racist husband. Don't worry about what we are doing. So, no remorse, isn't thinking about maybe she was too harsh, maybe she was cruel. No, she starts attacking me and goes right to throw digs at my husband, who, yes, is offensive sometimes, but she had no problem with him before. And let's not forget Roadhog saying the N-word and tons of racist things, and she was over there being a cheerleader for him. But the point is, am I never allowed to have an opinion again because you don't like my husband? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter who I'm married to, and it doesn't matter who the opinion's coming from. I'm right, and I'm not the only person who feels this way. My husband doesn't excuse your bad behavior. That's what people in this community like. Oh, well, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not bad. Look how bad Marissa's husband is. It's fucking ridiculous. Take me and Dean out of the equation. This is what I'm going to say to people. What about all the other people calling out your behavior that you don't have anything on, that you can't talk shit about? It remains the same. Whether I'm saying it or the other people are also saying it, it doesn't matter because I'm right and so are they, and we are entitled to our opinion. So, as I'm editing this video, I was made aware that Cyndi and JJ are live. And I went to go check it out. And I'm going to play some of their response to actual criticism that they were getting. This is hilarious.
I agree too, Just Brit. I agree. She says, what? We say all the time that this whole damn channel is one big trigger warning. Like
we say it all the time.
What we're gonna say. You never know. So if you are sensitive to anything on the planet, you may not want to come in here. That's honestly, we talk about it all. A lot of it we don't have plans. Some of it we do have planned. But yeah,
right. So we never know. I say that. I say, listen, this whole fucking live is gonna be trigger warning because I already know. You know what I mean?
Dude, JJ is such a snotty bitch and so condescending. Anyways. Oh, so because you give a trigger warning, that means that you can be nasty to people. Like, that doesn't even make sense. It really doesn't.
I know I'm going to say some shit out my mouth. And I know, and like, when we did the reaction video, it turned into such a heartfelt live where people shared so many of their own experiences. And that's something that I'm not going to let any of these haters take.
Dude, this is so manipulative. It's crazy. This is so manipulative. I cannot believe they get away with this crap. People can open up and say whatever they want. That had nothing to do with it. Why are you even mentioning that? The problem was you degrading, look shaming, being super nasty to this girl. What does her having a flat ass, as you would say, have anything to do with it? You guys thought you were cool doing a reaction like the other reactors do, but it ended up being a bad look. It was gross. It was mean. So all this right here is just deflection and manipulation. Why is people giving you criticism? No one was being nasty. Nobody was doing low blows like you were doing to that girl. This is valid criticism of what you were doing on your channel. Why is that just haters trying to ruin your night?
That people felt so safe here that they shared things that they've never shared, never openly talk about. And we had an open dialogue, and it was so heartwarming to me. And I think that if I'm 100% honest, I think it stems from fucking jealousy, bro. Because we have some deep conversations in our lives. They start off, our lives go all over the place, right? Somebody's, Layla said it, sex pillows, all kinds of stuff. We go all over the place. But we always try to end on a note.
Are you serious right now? That is your response to getting called out for shaming her body, her looks, her eyelashes, saying she looks dirty and disgusting? Your answer is people are jealous of you. I'm going to get petty here for a second. What is there to be jealous of? I'm not jealous of you two. Jenny's definitely not jealous of you two. Okay, her channel is growing and flourishing. She's doing amazing in the short time that she's been on here. She's at almost 1,000 subscribers. She's doing amazing vlogs. And I think JJ might be the actual jealous one, if I'm going to be petty here for a second, because I see she's been pulling a little copy situation and doing gardening videos all of a sudden, just like Jenny. Coincidence? I think not. Telling her to go take pictures of plants and stuff. Like, it's so stupid. That new channel, TLOLs, is literally like brand new and they are killing it. People are noticing their channel. They make amazing content. So like, what are any of us? All the people that had an issue with this are just jealous. Please miss me with that bullshit. Girl, goodbye.
Where everybody knows that you're safe here. You're able to talk. That's why I keep it on subscriber only mode, because I'm not letting the trolls come in. I'm not letting people come in and try to throw wrenches and shit, because they're so miserable and they can't help but watch from the bushes, probably biting their knuckles. Like, bro, get out of here with that. Go do something productive. You hate us so much. We're such whatever you call us, but yet you're watching us, which is okay. Give me the view. Fuck it. You know what I mean? But I don't do it. Like, I'm not going to come up here and lie and be like, I didn't watch it, and then I watched it. No, I didn't watch it. I clicked on it. I saw my name, and I happened to click on it because I was watching another video, and then I saw this video, this channel, and clicked on it and saw me and JJ's face. I was like, oh, shit. The fuck is this? Click, pause. I'm not trying to hear it. And I look at the comments and I'm like, oh, usual suspects. Oh, okay. Time to go. And I bounced. I'm not going to watch something. I'm sorry.
I swear, it's like a miserable committee.
I could tell by the comments if it was valid criticism, and it wasn't. It was just hateful, and I'm not going to watch it.
Wait a minute. You didn't even see the video, according to you, but it was just hateful. There were no hateful comments under that video. It was criticism that you guys were being nasty. What was hateful? I don't understand, like, why you're lying to your subscribers right now and manipulating people into thinking that you were just being unfairly hated on and attacked, and nobody even knows what video it was. You are so manipulative. It's crazy. Wow. Just wow. As a commentary channel and a YouTuber, pretty much saying you won't hear any criticism or listen to feedback is a joke. That's a complete joke as a YouTuber. Everything's haters. Everyone's out to get you. Poor me. I'm a victim. Everyone needs a life. You guys are crazy. Like, actually crazy. Wow.
I could educate them bitches on how to kiss my ass. That's what I could educate them on. Lips meet ass. Ass right here, okay? Kiss it. If you think you're going to tell me what to do, that's what y'all can do. I hope y'all paying close attention to this one. Close attention.
Yeah.
Pay attention. Want to pay so much attention.
We got shit to say. Well, I mean, you know they're paying attention anyway, because
girl, I see 29 little eyeballs up there. I see 29 little eyeballs up there.
29, that's it?
Yeah.
So shouldn't it be 29 plus 29? What is that total? Let's see, 49. I'm terrible at math. 58?
Oh man, they're so triggered, you guys. I don't know why they're that triggered, because we're telling them to stop look shaming people and calling people ugly, talking about whether or not they have an ass. Like, they're angry, they seem really salty and triggered. They're calling everybody jealous, telling people what to do on their channel, blah blah blah. It's so cringe. It's embarrassing. The amount of people that watched their stream and were like, what the hell, is crazy. Like, people are allowed to have an opinion. People are allowed to criticize you. JJ loves to dish out criticism and talk shit to everybody with her miserable, salty ass. Yet she cannot take one bit of it. They get on their channel and play victim, say that, you know, they want no drama. Why does it have to be drama? Why does somebody doing a commentary video on you that was respectful, didn't call you names, stuck to the facts, stuck to the receipts, didn't even speak in the video, And you're turning it into this whole drama fight. You've now talked about it like 5 times. Have you ever thought of just taking in the criticism and saying, hey, maybe there were some good points in there. I don't agree with everything that they said, but yeah, maybe I didn't have to say she had a flat ass. Maybe I didn't have to talk about her eyelashes. Let me ask you guys this, especially to Cyndi's subscribers. If I had got on here today and talked about Cyndi's body and her hair and her eyelashes, said she had no ass, that she was not clean and disgusting, how would that make you guys feel? Really think about that. I want you to be honest with yourself and really think about how you would feel if I had said all of those things about Cyndi. Would you not tell me that I'm being nasty, I'm being a bully, I'm being a mean girl? So why is it okay when Cyndi does it to that other girl? Why is it okay when JJ does it? You know, if I had degraded Cyndi's eyelashes and hair, her makeup, her body, her butt, you damn well know Cyndi and JJ would have got up there on live stream and, you know, complained, said that we're attacking them personally, dealing low blows. You know what I mean? So you guys just have to realize that this is extremely hypocritical. You're not going to go on live stream, okay, and keep accusing me, false accusations of being all these accounts and channels. I go on my own channel. Any channel I have has my fucking name in it. I am not TLOLs. I am not Counter Talk. I am uploading to my channel because, yes, while I was editing this video, I see those two over there being nasty all night when they're supposedly doing a stream about her mom. They're sitting there talking shit because people gave them criticism, telling Shay, Jenny, everybody in the comments, talking crap about TLOLs. You guys are nasty. And the worst part of it is, you two claim to be positive. You don't bash people. You don't have bashing sessions. You don't drag people. Your channel is a safe place, yet you call people out and drag them and block them for having a different opinion than you. You guys are frauds. You're total frauds. You're telling Jenny to go take a picture of a plant. She just posted a picture of her child watering plants today. Is that what you were talking crap about? Her posting her daughter watering plants? Like, that is gross and unnecessary, and I'm just so sick of the fake bullshit. I'm really tired of it. It's disgusting. You don't need to be that nasty and drag a girl because you don't agree. They had some good points. Yes, a child needs a car seat. Yes, he needs to be clean and kept. But guess what? She got a car seat. She did. She has a car seat now. Her kid has toys all over the place. There's food. He has clothes. She organized the closet when people were telling her that he needs to have clothes in the closet. So she is listening to feedback. Please let me know what you guys think down below. Please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.